I'm Ryan Thompson, Assistant AD for Communications here at Davenport University. Today we're talking men's basketball with head coach Burt Paddock and also senior forward Nick Malonga from Bolingbrook, Illinois, and a transfer from the University of North Florida. First off, Coach, congratulations. You were the Claude Wolfe Alumni Coach of the Year from your alma mater at Manchester. What does that mean to you?
Well, first of all, it was an awesome weekend. Got to go back and see some of my former teammates, and got a lot of emails and things from people I hadn't talked to in a long time. So it was a really cool thing. It's a great award to win and all that, but it was more exciting for me to get to touch base with some people I hadn't touched base with in a long time. But those awards, I talked about it when I was down there. If it wasn't for all the incredible coaches and players and staff in our department and stuff that help us do all the things that we do, none of those awards are possible. So just very fortunate and thankful to have won that award.
You begin your 10th season here at Davenport, all in the WAC. Now you're going to make that transition into the GLIAC, but you have that previous coaching experience as an assistant at Grand Valley.
Sure.
What style of play has changed since then, do you think?
Yeah, well, I haven't gone to that many games in the GLIAC in the last few years, but I think basketball in general has just changed. Back then it seemed like every team had a true center and a big burly four-man, and now the game has just changed so much. It's more of a spread offense, and everybody's got the dribble, drive, and ball screens, and all four men are shooting threes, if not the fives as well. So I think the game's evolved quite a bit, and yet I think it is good that I got an idea of the teams that are there. I know all the coaches in the league fairly well, and so I'm not going to say that's going to lead to a whole bunch of wins or not a bunch of wins, but I think it is good for me to have that background and know those people and kind of have an idea and hopefully be able to translate that over to our guys so they can hit the ground running when the league starts.
And for you, who are your coaching influences and who are people that you go to for advice in the game of basketball?
It's funny. I've said for a long time that everybody always looks up to the high major Division I coaches, that they're the greatest coaches and stuff, and that's true. They're all great coaches, but I've been so lucky to be involved with coaches at the high school level, small college, or Division I, that so many guys that I can lean on. You can learn so many things from so many different people. My dad always taught me a good lesson. You can learn a lot more from listening than you can from talking. And so I try to take heed in that and take his advice. And I'm always picking people's brains and giving them ideas and things that's going on with our team and how to fix this or how to fix that or how to make it better. And can't say we always implement everything when you're asking people, but I think the more you listen and the more you take people's thoughts and advice, the more you can plug it into what you're doing and just try to have the most success you can and put your guys in a position to make each one of them successful. And when you do that, the players will be happy and you'll win more games and all that good stuff. So to narrow it down to one guy, I don't know if I can. I'm just so lucky to have so many people that I can reach out to that I'm just very fortunate that way.
Yeah. Nick, for you, coming from a Division I school, what type of experience and leadership can you bring to this year's team?
For me, just from the experience from playing Division I played against some of the best teams in the country. So, and also won 2 championships while I was at North Florida. So for me, I just want to teach the younger guys it's not about results, but it's the everyday process of practice and having that effort, that focus, that energy every day, and those are going to lead to wins and not just thinking that we're more talented than other teams to lead a win. So I just want to bring that every day and that focus and that energy, and that will be good for our team.
What are you most excited about for this upcoming season?
What I'm most excited about is we have so many new guys, and then how we all gel together, and just the process of just having a new team. A lot of people are in new situations, high school, junior college, me transferring from D1. So it's just exciting bringing the new guys and we just gelling together and just having the process of every day of trying to be a great team in the GLIAC. And it's new for the school where they're moving to Division II. So it's an exciting process. It's really exciting.
You mentioned newcomers. You're one of 9 guys that are new on the team this year. How's the team chemistry been? What are some of the things that you've guys done to bond?
Man, we've done so many things. The coaching staff did a great job of challenging us, and the best thing for us is when you go through adversity and when things are uncomfortable, that's when you really come together better. So we did something called a mud run. It's something that is I never done anything like that before. We went through basically the swamp. And it was raining the previous day, so things like that just brings our team together. And when times get tough during a game, we're down 5 with 3 minutes to go, we can lean on that stuff and just get those stops and end up winning that game. So
the last question for you, Coach. With practice starting recently, what areas are you going to address the most heading into your season opener?
Well, I think just the change in speed of the game. I do think every level that you step up to, I have a great appreciation from where we came from. The NAIA was an awesome experience, but I think as you move up to Division II and scheduling Division I games and playing exhibition games, like the level of play, everybody's playing at a faster pace, and so every day in practice we're trying to come up with different drills and scenarios where we're putting our kids in, as Nick said, uncomfortable situations to try to get them to react on the fly, because you don't have a lot of basketball's a weird sport. It's not like football where you get to regather and huddle up every time. It's on the fly, and you got to be making quick changes and thinking and having amnesia, forgetting the last play. And I think that's our biggest focus right now, because we're going to have some bumps in the road. And so our thing is not, are you going to have them, but how do you react to those bumps? And I think the way they'll react is how well we do in practice right now, putting them into those situations will allow them to succeed when they hit those bumps when they get into games, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, and good luck this year.
All right, thank you.